An armed robbery in Chicago's Little Village neighborhood captured on camera. It is video obtained exclusively by Fox 32 News, and the community activist who gave it to us says it shows in stark detail something that happens far too often. Investigative reporter Dane Placco is in the control room now with the story. Dane?
Jeff, what you're about to see happens hundreds, if not thousands of times a year here in Chicago, but rarely do we get a chance to watch it unfold from start to finish.
He's scoping it out to see if he could maybe, this could be a potential victim.
This surveillance video was captured 2 weeks ago by the owner of Latino Grocery in the heart of Chicago's Little Village neighborhood. Community activist Raul Montes provided us the video.
We've seen a surge of crime, a lot of gang violence, a lot of homicides, a lot of assaults, robberies, etc., crimes that go unreported, and it's a problem.
With cameras mounted on the front, side, and back of the building, we see a pair of street thugs eyeballing potential targets around 11:30 at night. They take a pass on this man who's larger than they are and carrying a gym bag. But moments later, a smaller man walks past and quickly becomes aware that he's a target, looking back over his shoulder and speeding up his pace.
He gets a sense that the feeling that somebody's behind him, and he's right.
Shortly after turning the corner to go south on Tripp, the second attacker comes into view, running from across the street where he'd been hiding. The two robbers then chase the victim south on Tripp, where the camera mounted in the alley gets a clear view of the confrontation.
According to the victim, he said that he put a gun on him. They said that if he'd open his mouth or scream, they would shoot him.
The attackers then push and drag their victim further into the alley, where they shove him up against a wall between a pair of dumpsters. One of the men is seen going through the victim's coat and pants, taking his cell phone, credit card, house keys, and $55 in cash. Then they run off through the alley, leaving the victim stunned but essentially unhurt. Montes says the victim initially did not want to call police because he's undocumented, which happens far too often in this neighborhood.
And many people are scared to come because of their immigration status. They feel that there'll be retaliation, immigration, and they don't want to be harassed, so they pretty much stay quiet, and a lot of this crime goes unreported.
It's not the first crime caught by this store's surveillance system. A couple months ago, cameras caught a man smashing out the front window of the door, trying to gain entry. When the second pane of glass would not break, he and his accomplice ran away. Tonight, a spokesman for the Chicago Police Department tells me they have an ongoing investigation into that robbery you just saw. They were not aware of that surveillance video we obtained. However, they do now plan to take a look at it. Jeff, back to you.
All right, Dane, thanks.